in the exciting video conferencing and video collaboration space. Let's get started.
Hi everyone, welcome to HuddleCam HD.
Let's chat live. I thought you were kidding.
Oh, we can say it together.
We almost said it in synchrony. That would have been a beautiful moment. Well, welcome to Let's Chat Live. I'm Tess Protesto.
And I'm Paul Richards, and this is episode 4.
Yeah, we've been moving through all of our products and different positions in video conferencing and different video conferencing platforms. Today leads us to
the HuddlePod Air Big Audio. So our very first episode, we did the HuddleCam Go. You can go back and watch that. A brand new all-in-one speakerphone, microphone, conference phone for $299. Episode 2, we went over our 3XA and 10XA. These are our brand new conference cameras with built-in beamforming microphone arrays. Hi, Jim from Hawaii. Aloha. This is a live show. Feel free to Tess is monitoring the chat, so we're going to show your comments live. Episode 3, we went over our HuddlePod Air Duo.
Dual chat pod speakerphone system.
This is better for larger spaces, but I realized we went right to the Duo because it's a brand new product, but we kind of skipped over the HuddlePod Air, which is our most popular speakerphone conference phone. So I thought, why don't we go ahead,
wireless
look at this, and it comes in black or white. Why don't we take a look at this plus the Big Air Audio product, which really brings it to another level with actually extending the audio output wirelessly in your room another 30 feet. So let's take a look at this. And we've got a brand new over the from the ceiling camera down, so we'll show you some really close-ups of these products. But let's dig right into it. Hi, Donald. Thanks for joining. And let's take a look at some of these products.
And Daniel as well.
So from the camera overhead, it's a brand new, so I really want to use it and just get a chance to use it here. So here is our HuddlePod Air in black. And you can see here that we have, this is just standard stuff. Turn off the speaker, turn it up, turn it down, and once you get all the way up, it blinks a little bit right there. And then mute yourself, and then power, and that's it. And then from my computer, you can see is just plugged in, has one wireless dongle here that just via USB is completely wireless to this up to 35 feet. In fact, if you can see, I can actually, here's my Windows, if I can actually choose the HuddlePod Air Big Audio, I've already got it actually as my speakerphone out. So if I just really quickly, my computer you can see is just plugged in, has one wireless. That is from the YouTube stream, but that was coming from here. So anything that I play on my computer can come out of here. But sometimes, every once in a while, you may already have a ceiling speakers or amplifier. Okay. So if you don't want the audio to come out of the wireless microphone here, and again, for $299, this is an incredibly affordable wireless microphone, you can have it come out of our digital audio system, and that is what the Big Air is. So the HuddlePod Air Big Audio, HP-Air-BA-BK.
So you'll be able to pick up the audio from the presenter via the HuddlePod Air, and it sends it to this transmitter.
No, this will send the audio output, so the far end, the people you're video conferencing with will come out of here, or anything playing from your computer.
Okay, to an amplifier or larger speaker.
Yeah, and you can see here on the back that we have an audio out. So this does require power and audio out, but there's no input because it's completely wireless. It comes with a 1/4 inch to 3.5, and a 1/4 inch to dual RCA. So this is meant to plug into any speaker pretty much. So if your classroom, your conference room already has a speaker bar or a large ceiling speaker system, this is great for adding that audio output. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's take a look at a wiring diagram here. And this will show you an example of the way it's supposed to be set up. So we can see here we have our computer plugged into HDMI. We have our computer also plugged into a HuddleCam HD camera. We have our computer plugged into the USB 2.0 dongle, right? I call it a dongle, but it's a wireless USB 2.0 transmitter. And then completely wirelessly, it goes to this digital audio system, which can plug into your amplifier and speakers. So that's the idea, to use that existing amplifier and speakers. Even though the HuddlePod Air is so loud and really can fill a room, if you've got ceiling speakers and an amplifier already, it's nice to use them.
I have a question. Does the digital audio system send both the speaker, from the, how am I trying to phrase this? Both the presenter and the person on the far end? Is this just...
So it doesn't do that, no.
Okay.
That would be called sound reinforcement.
Okay.
And that is a separate system. This will just give you the audio from the far end.
Okay.
But the reason why it does that is because it has automatic echo cancellation built in. So it already knows the audio from the far end. So when it's coming back through the ceiling speakers, it doesn't create any echo through the microphone, because the microphone already has a reference for it. So that's the way it works. So for a video conferencing distance learning, it works really well. Now, Donald's asking how many units can hook up together. This is a one speakerphone, one digital audio system. Now, if you'd like to have two microphones and speakerphones, we just did our show on the HuddlePod Air dual chat pods. These are the HuddlePod Air Duo. This is a two system. They are quite loud, and two microphones with a whole bunch of nice buttons here we went over in our other show, but it is just a single chat pod system with the wireless overlay.
Okay, Jim's asking, the wireless USB transceiver is for Windows only on this product?
No, this will work Mac or Windows
Mac
or
or
Linux.
Windows. Okay, cool.
And Android as well. This is a very good product for cross-compatibility, and we're going to actually show it, I think we can jump right into this, with WebEx. So WebEx is a great product for conferencing. It'll work with anything from Skype to GoToMeeting to WebEx, all of those, and Tess is actually going to drop the link to our WebEx show. So if anybody wants to join the WebEx call, we can all chat and talk, and you'll hear the HuddlePod Air audio through that call. So it's a great way to listen in and see what it's all like. So I'm going to pull our WebEx meeting up. Tess, you want to drop the WebEx link into the chat?
Done.
Ooh, already done.
Kevin says, do any of your devices have speaker tracking technology built in to locate the person speaking and zoom in on them?
Currently, we only support basically auto tracking via visual. So the Simple Track, the HuddleCam HD Simple Track, we have to do a show on that soon.
We do.
That product.
To get one in here.
Well, we actually did do a show on it.
We did.
A while back. So there is a show out there that Tess and I did with a live demonstration of the Simple Track. It will follow the presenter at the front of a room, not really meant for large rooms with a lot of people to zoom in on just the person who's speaking. So I get why you would want that. It's a good technology.
Okay, so there's a little
but we don't
bit
offer
of
that.
a process here. You have to put in your name and your email address to join the meeting.
Okay.
And then it looks like it'll allow you to hop on in.
Yeah, every web conferencing software is different.
But I didn't have to download it or anything, at least.
Oh, that's good. So it's WebRTC based.
Yes.
So you can do it right through the Google
The
Chrome browser. Yeah, we've done Skype, we've done GoToMeeting, we've done all of these different platforms. Let's see. Yep, just still hanging out, waiting for anyone who wants to join the Cisco WebEx Meeting Center, they call it. It's a little bit new. The interface looks good. Looks like Tess is here. There's TP. So I guess they show your initials there. So Tess has joined. So this is a live meeting. The meeting number is 622-649-155. And we just do this just so that anyone who wants to join, if you watch the HuddleCam Let's Chat live show and it's a product you're really interested in, it's a great way for you to say, well, I'd like to see that with a real video conference call. I'd like to hear it from the far end. It's just a way to do a quick demo. Kinetic is saying apparently they need a WebEx account to join. WebEx is a little bit. Oh, look! It says error. Check the room ID.
I didn't have to start a WebEx.
If you're the host, click here to see more options.
All I had to do was put my name and email address in. Now it wasn't, I don't believe, starting an account, but
I'm gonna put the meeting number in there to see if that helps at all. Let's see. Join WebEx Meeting. All right. Cisco can make it more difficult than it needs to be. I will agree. And it's going to kind of be funny if no one can join because Cisco has made it too difficult. Because, Zoom was incredibly easy. GoToMeeting, we got people on. Cisco WebEx is a great product, but it can be a little tricky. But Tess, you got in pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a WebEx account yet.
So,
GB.
There we go. GB got in here. Hi, GB. How you doing? So, GB, you should be hearing us from the HuddlePod Air big audio, and we should be able to hear you through this HuddlePod Air as well. So this is the idea here. Everything is coming through this speakerphone completely wirelessly. These things are incredibly, 3-year warranty on these things. I could literally drop this while it's playing music and it would be completely fine. You can see the part numbers a little bit different on this. Maybe you can't see it. The lighting's not great from that angle, but it's instead of let me show both of these. You'll see the difference here. I think this is a pretty good shot. So you can see that there's a little bit of a glare, but the HuddlePod Air is HP-Air- either WH for white or BK for black. This is a completely different part number. It says HP-Air-BA for big audio and then -BK for black. So the same base product, but this wireless digital audio system is the difference. And we're just wondering if you can hear us, GB, and anyone who wants to join the WebEx
Looks
call.
like we don't have a microphone.
That's why we do that.
Selected.
Let's check.
Oh, and Carl D'Agostino.
No, I think we're good.
Oh, we're on the HuddleCam Go.
Are we?
We're getting audio from GB. Hello.
I will agree. And it's going to kind of be funny if... Hi, GB. All right, so I got to switch. You're right. Let me see. Sorry, these are always different. Let's see. Edit preferences. No.
So many people are getting an error code.
Audio and video connections. There we go. See, I have the HuddlePod Air big audio. Oh, I see. I have the HuddlePod Air Go. The HuddleCam Go is my speaker. That's why. All right, there we go. Okay. So now everything's going there. I'm not sure why we're getting the error code because it seems like you should be able to just copy and paste this this link from WebEx.
Do you want to try it with me again?
Somebody in the chat says error personal rooms, check the room ID and try again.
It's so odd that it's working for me.
Let me go here and see what happens.
I'm gonna re-add. It's not
Check the
telling
room
me
ID.
error. How
You know what?
odd.
You know what I think it is?
We're on the same networks?
I think that Google, when we put it in the chat, is changing the link. So I'm going to Google when we put it in the chat.
Testing.
So if you just go off, sorry, this is being so difficult, everyone, but Carl and GB have got in. I don't know how you guys did. Congratulations for cracking the code. But you should be able to join the WebEx via the meeting number 622-649-155, and maybe that's how they did it. So join WebEx by number. They do want you to sign in. I can't believe it. Well, WebEx is a lot more difficult, and this is one of the reasons why we do this, honestly, because there's so many different web conferencing platforms out there. It's funny how Cisco is one of the hardest ones to use.
Do you want to start a Zoom call with me really quick and try it?
No,
so we can
it's
at least
okay.
prove that our product works?
No, it does work, and we heard them from it. Every web conferencing product is different, and when we used Zoom last week, it worked completely fine. Now here we are using Cisco WebEx. It's working, but it's just difficult to use. We used Slack earlier. We used GoToMeeting. They were all working fine. Our products work with WebEx. There's no question. We're seeing the camera in here. We're hearing the audio from it. It works completely fine. It's just getting people to join on the fly sometimes with WebEx.
We do take a little bit of a risk.
Trying a new platform
just
every
allowing
week.
people to just sign in without, kind of being prepared in that way. But that's the risk of being transparent.
Yeah, and it also from those of you maybe looking for a web conferencing software out there, thinking about which one to choose, maybe watching this show will give you a good chance to see, one after another different platforms.
I don't know if it's a
being used.
login. It's more like a vMix call, for example.
Yeah.
It wanted me to put in my first and last name and my email address. It wasn't I've never created a WebEx account.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's just like vMix call.
Here's
It just
Kevin.
wants you to put your name in.
Hi, Kevin. Let me see if I can make this larger somehow.
We're getting a lot
There
of
we
people
go.
preferring Zoom. Sorry, WebEx.
WebEx was fine, but now your audio has gone out, he said. Oh, maybe because we just switched our audio. Let's check our audio settings here. Let's go to the Go real quick and try. Test, test, test. 1, 1, 1. Testing, testing.
Well, it took a little bit, but the WebEx app finally worked with the meeting number.
Okay.
There we go.
So WebEx was just taking some time, and Ted is validating that. He says, I generally have to allow around a half hour to be able to ensure I have gone through all the
Test
hoop
your audio,
jumping
audio.
in order to participate in a WebEx conference.
Wow. That is funny. Well, a lot of people use WebEx, so if you got to be prepared, kind of. Well, thank you for joining, Kevin. Where are you calling from?
For your WebEx is completely gone. Can't hear you.
Can't hear us?
Were we muted? There we go.
Testing.
That
Can you hear
should-
us now?
I
Okay.
had the Huddle.
So we were muted.
We had the Huddle Cam Go muted. The microphone. Do you want to try and switch it
This
to the big audio?
It's so funny. This is like a meeting in real life. This is really the way meetings happen. I can't hear you. You can't hear me. What's going on? Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to try switching our microphone or speakerphone to the Big Air? Now that we have
Yeah.
a guest.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so how does that work? We go to audio. Computer settings, and now we'll switch to the HuddlePod Air.
You sure that's the right HuddlePod? Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay,
All right,
testing
there we go.
1, 2.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear us, Kevin?
Testing 1, 2. Did I just mute it? Testing 1, 2. Will you
You
take
can't
a
hear
look at-
us?
Does this mean it's muted?
I think that might mean it's out of battery. I'm not sure if I charged it fully when.
If you look at the next session,
There we go. Yeah, I didn't charge it enough when I left, or when we just opened it up. All right, perfect. It's working. I think that's the slow battery, I think.
Oh no.
All right. Well, thank you so much for not this. Yes. Well, thank goodness that the live streaming might even be a little easier than conferencing sometimes. But we really appreciate everyone joining today. Let's go to the post show. We'll answer questions. We should have fully charged our HuddlePod Air here, but I mean, it did work. We just it wasn't exactly as smooth as we'd like. Let's go to the post show and we'll answer questions. Just stick with the Go for this. And we're back.
Ready to do the giveaway?
Let's do the giveaway. So someone's going to win a HuddleCam Go. And I'm excited to have that happen. So,
Are you going to pull up Gleam on your computer?
yes.
Yes.
You're echoing really bad. Jess isn't, but you are.
Boop.
Is your microphone on or off?
I just ended the meeting.
Okay.
So, HuddleCam Go, episode 4. There we go. All right, 72 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and pull a winner. Here we go. You do have to be Kevin Dryman.
Kevin, he was the one that was just in the meeting, I believe.
Oh, good.
Right?
I think so. University of Chicago. Kevin Dryman. Let us know if you're here in the chat. We'll pull 3 winners, assuming
I'm pretty sure that was him,
that,
but we'll see. I didn't get last names, so
okay.
could have been a different Kevin.
I hope Kevin's here.
Kevin is here.
Yay! Congratulations,
Congrats,
Kevin.
I'll be contacting you shortly.
Tess will contact you shortly. Sorry for a few of the errors there. WebEx is difficult for people to join. I think it's difficult for I think because it's WebRTC based, it doesn't do very well switching between speakerphones very well. I think you get to choose one, have it set up, and roll with that.
A little bit of a fail, but
Little bit
happens
of
to
an
the
epic
best
fail.
of us.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining, everybody. We'll be back next week looking at some of our USB 3.0 higher end conference cameras. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week.